Good evening. Tonight, the world is standing on the edge of a dangerous global moment. Explosions are shaking parts of the Middle East. Missiles and drones are crossing borders. The war between Russia and Ukraine continues to intensify, and rising tensions between Iran, Israel, and the United States are raising fears of a wider conflict. Global oil prices are reacting. Military forces are on high alert, and world leaders are holding urgent emergency meetings. The question tonight is no longer whether tensions are rising. The real question is how far this crisis could go. Stay with us, because in the next few minutes, we will reveal the most important developments shaping the future of the world today. To tonight's Global News Report, I am Olivia Carter, bringing you the latest international developments from around the world. From rising military tensions in the Middle East to the continuing war in Eastern Europe, tonight's report examines the events that are shaping global politics, security, and the international economy. Our goal is to give you a clear understanding of what is happening, why it matters, and what it could mean for the future. Let's begin. Main script across the world tonight. Major geopolitical developments are unfolding at a rapid pace. Military conflicts, political tensions, and economic uncertainty are reshaping the global landscape. In the Middle East, tensions involving Iran, Israel, and the United States have intensified dramatically in recent days. According to international reports, military activity in the Persian Gulf region has increased as security forces monitor potential threats to shipping routes and energy infrastructure. One of the most strategically important areas in this region is the Strait of Hormuz. This narrow waterway is responsible for carrying nearly 20% of the world's oil supply. Because of this, any disruption in the area immediately affects global energy markets. Recently, United States naval forces conducted an operation targeting vessels suspected of preparing to deploy naval mines in the region. American officials say the action was taken to protect international shipping routes and ensure safe passage for commercial vessels. However, Iranian authorities strongly condemned the operation and warned that further military actions could lead to retaliation. At the same time, Israel has increased its military readiness. Reports indicate that Israeli defense systems have been placed on high alert amid concerns about potential missile or drone attacks. Security forces across several neighboring countries have also strengthened their defensive measures. Air defense systems have been activated, and military patrols have increased around strategic infrastructure locations. Diplomatic efforts are now underway as international leaders attempt to prevent this situation from escalating further. The United Nations has called for restraint from all parties involved and urged diplomatic dialogue. However, analysts say the situation remains extremely fragile. Any miscalculation could trigger a wider regional conflict. While the Middle East crisis continues to dominate global headlines, another major conflict remains active in Eastern Europe. The war between Russia and Ukraine continues to impact regional stability and international security. Recent reports indicate that Russian drone and missile attacks have targeted several Ukrainian cities. One of the affected areas is the city of Kharkiv, where local authorities reported damage to residential buildings and infrastructure. Air raid sirens were activated as emergency response teams rushed to assist civilians. Ukrainian defense forces say they were able to intercept several incoming drones using air defense systems. However, the conflict continues to place enormous pressure on civilian populations. Thousands of families have been displaced as the war continues. International humanitarian organizations warn that millions of people still require assistance due to the ongoing conflict. Meanwhile, the political impact of the war continues to spread across Europe. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky recently accused Hungary of blocking access to financial assets connected to Ukraine. The dispute has created additional tensions within the European political landscape. European leaders continue to discuss strategies to support Ukraine while maintaining regional stability. Despite several attempts at diplomatic negotiations, a lasting peace agreement has not yet been achieved. At the same time, the economic consequences of global tensions are becoming increasingly visible. Financial markets around the world are reacting to geopolitical uncertainty. Energy prices are fluctuating as investors monitor developments in the Middle East. Analysts warn that if tensions continue to rise in oil-producing regions, global supply chains could be affected. Higher energy prices can increase transportation costs, industrial production expenses, and electricity prices. Ultimately, this may contribute to rising inflation in several countries. To address potential shortages, international energy organizations are considering releasing strategic oil reserves in order to stabilize global markets. These measures are designed to prevent sudden supply disruptions and protect economic stability. As these global developments continue to unfold, one thing remains clear. The world is entering a period of significant geopolitical uncertainty. Conflicts in different regions are becoming increasingly interconnected. Military tensions, political decisions, and economic pressures are influencing each other in ways that affect the entire international system. For governments, businesses, and citizens alike, understanding these global developments has never been more important. The coming weeks and months may prove critical. Diplomatic negotiations, military decisions, and economic policies could all shape the direction of global events. Thank you for watching tonight's Global News Report. I am Olivia Carter. Stay informed, stay aware, and stay connected with us for the latest updates from around the world. And if you want clear and reliable global news coverage, make sure to subscribe to our channel. Because the world is changing rapidly, and we're here to keep you informed every step of the way. Good night.